Hello for all the people in the back room there. I can see you there. Hey, Rosie, how you going? I'm just going to try and have a cup of coffee while I'm sitting here before I start getting into the readings. So, been a very busy day. Hey, baby girl, how you going? And, of course, I haven't been around the last couple of weeks, so everybody's like, when are you going live again? I'm like, I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to get there. So it's been very busy. And I have another appointment at 1 o'clock today, so I'm only on strictly till probably about quarter to 1. How are you both going? Lauren, how are you feeling, my darling? Are you feeling better? Poor Lauren's. Oh, maybe you don't want me to say anything. So I'll see. It's Lauren's birthday today. Most of you know Lauren. She's always around on here, and she's been very unwell. So it is cold. I'm in Victoria now too. So I'm in Wodonga. And yesterday morning was really cold, but today it's a glorious day. It's absolutely beautiful outside, but it's still a bit on the chilly side. I can say something. Lauren's had one, like I've had so many family and friends around me who've had COVID now, and poor Lauren is in the middle of it all at the moment. She's had it for, I think, about 3 days now, but she got hit really hard with it. So I'm glad to see you on board. Nothing like a cup of coffee. Oh, look, I feel so sad for you, Lauren, because you got a new job, and then something happened. Oh, that's right, the floods came. You couldn't get to work because of the floods with your new job. Then you got back to work, and one of your kids got sick. Then you got back to work, and now you've had COVID. I'm like, for goodness sakes, if you want attention, just ask for it. Oh, beautiful. All right, Elaine, I'm going to get into it as soon as I've drank my coffee. How are you, Lynette? It's yucky in Melbourne. We need the rain, but not the cold. You know, it's funny because obviously I've been in Wollongong for a long time, and it did nothing but rain in Wollongong. They had floods and everything. The day I left, it flooded. It's been very dry here in Wodonga, but yesterday we had beautiful rain all day, and my plants are very thankful outside. So I'm very happy with that. See, that's what Lauren's right. Who wants that attention? I get it totally. Not that sort of attention anyway. All right, let's get stuck into this reading. Put my coffee somewhere so I can finish it off when I'm ready. All right, Elaine, let's see what's going on for you. So I thought I'd come on earlier today so I didn't have to rush everybody. But, yeah, I need to be off by between 12:30 and 1:45. Came in for the good energy. Well, I will ask everybody, Lauren, if they will send healing energy your way. I think that would be really good. So if you've got some healing energy, please send it across to Lauren. Yeah. Oh, it's horrible. And I've seen people, Caitlin, that have been bowled over completely by it, have been really, really sick. My daughter and her family, the whole lot got it. Both my daughters and my grandchildren all got it once. My daughter was pretty unwell. She said 2 days she was really sick for, but she was okay. She had to keep doing stuff because of the kids. Her partner, no symptoms. No partner at all. No symptoms at all. The 2 babies got it the worst, and it took Tilly weeks to get over the cough. Like, it was so horrible. So I don't know. There's just no consistency to COVID at all. Lauren's had 3, what she says is 3 really big, 3 really bad days. So, you know, you can't tell. It's luck of the draw. The twins had it, and one of them had a COVID positive test, but really just seemed to be a little bit off colour. I guess it's just the luck of the draw. Okay, Elaine, let's have a look what's going on for you. You look a little bit you know, dissatisfied with life at the moment. I'm sort of feeling this energy where you're not feeling really engaged with things, or you really want sort of things to start happening. It sort of feels to me like you're, I almost want to say dissatisfied, but I can't really sort of put a finger on it. It's almost like things just aren't happening the way you want them, or in a way maybe you're just not moving forward. But there is a real sort of energy of being in a place that you don't want to be in. Let's say that. Okay. What I want to say to you, this is a really, really good time for you to take up something that you have either been wanting to do for a while, or to start something new. All right. I feel like this is a really good time for you to start something new. If it's that you wanted to get into studying or finding something, I almost want to say like a new hobby or something, this is the time to do it. I feel like you've got to be really focused on yourself at the moment. I feel like the universe is really getting you to focus on you. I almost hear read a good book. But there's sort of this energy that you need to be very focused on yourself at the moment. You need to be focused on your health, your vitality, and your own emotional place. But I feel really strongly that this is time for you to start something new, to get something off the ground. So if it's a new job you're after, a new career, go for it. This is a really good time. You're going through a lot of healing. So I feel like a lot of things are being raised to the surface for you, Elaine, for you to deal with. Just take it in your stride. Don't be too hard on yourself, and just go along with that energy. I do feel there's a need for self-love here, so really focus on yourself. But other than that, it looks like beautiful things are coming in for you, but just at the moment, you're in a bit of a pause place for healing. All right. Oh, no, Lynette, I got the same head cold. I could have thought I had COVID. I had all the symptoms except for the temperature. I was as sick as a dog. Poor Jeff, my partner, exactly the same. I felt like I was drowning in my own bodily fluids. I couldn't breathe. I got asthma, horrible, horrible head cold. I felt sure I had COVID. The doctor said there's a lot of those viruses around at the moment because we've been so protected by our distancing and doing the right thing that we haven't really built resistance within ourselves. But horrible head cold. I was as sick as a dog. That was the week I took off work. Oh, it was horrible. So, yeah, the tiredness is the real bane of this one, isn't it, with the COVID? My daughter said the same thing. She said, I was only really sick for 2 days, but she said, I'm still tired a week later. So it really does knock your body around in that regard. All right. It's horrible. The social distancing is people are becoming complacent, and yet the pandemic is worse than it's ever been. High. We've got nearly 7,000 deaths here in Australia now. So I don't know why everybody thinks it's gone away and everybody's just relaxing now and couldn't care less. Because I have a feeling that most people, even though they're vaccinated, are still getting sick. And I would hate to think what they were going through if they hadn't been vaccinated, to be honest. All right, let's see what else is going. So she'd been in bed for 4 days, darling Lauren. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Yeah, no, all my kids, my son and his partner's family haven't got it, and my granddaughters from my son, they've all stayed clear so far. Most of the sickness was around my daughter and her family. Her partner had no symptoms whatsoever but had COVID. So who would think that it could be that sort of spectacular in that it can pick its mark? It's crazy. All right, let's have a look at what else is going on here. Lynette, let's have a look for you. Lynette, you've got news coming in that you've been waiting for here. Somebody from your past is contacting you here. Oh, wow. Okay, possibly somebody here who's looking like they could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I feel like you may have walked away from this person in the past. I don't know if it's a romantic thing. I might put some more cards on this. But there's some sort of communication coming through for you. And I feel like whatever this is, you're striking something up again. So if this was a family member, there's like a nice new beginning to the situation. If this is a romantic interest, which I'm not really sure, so I'm going to put some more cards on it. I feel like something in the friendship is going to be struck up again. But somebody you either walked away from in the past or you left them behind in the past, possibly due to some, I almost want to say a disagreement, but it wasn't sort of like a disagreement. So it may be that you lost contact with them maybe, but you moved away from them. They're coming in and you've got a new start. Oh, we used new coffee in the coffee machine and it's not near as nice as the old one. Okay. Somebody from the past here. This is somebody that you've either wanted to see again. So the Two of Swords and Two of Cups here. So it could be a romantic interest. It could be a romantic interest, but I'm sort of feeling like even though you've got the Two of Cups here, it just might be a strong connection you had to somebody. I'm actually feeling it might even be to do with school or work, but there's definitely somebody coming back in here for some sort of reconciliation. I almost want to say to fix something, but I don't feel that there was a great amount of animosity here. It could be you just drifted apart, but this person may have moved back into the area, or they definitely want to sort of make amends with you, is what I'm thinking. All right, let's move on. Lauren, let's have a look for you. Yeah, those colds were horrible. That was a horrible cold. As I said, we both thought we had COVID, both testing. I think I did 3 tests on myself over about 5 days thinking, I've got to be sure to have COVID. I'm dying here. It wasn't. Okay. Lauren, let's have a look for you. Look, I feel like this is not something you don't know. I feel like I'm not telling you anything you don't know here. There is sort of like this new direction you're taking. And I feel like this is a really good thing for you to move in this new direction. And obviously, because you've got the Hermit coming out, I know that you're in a rest period at the moment, but it's like a brand new journey is opening up for you. And I do feel here there's a lot of lessons that you've learned from the past that you're moving away from here. I do like the Six of Cups and the Six of Swords together. I feel that has really great energy. It's not sadness. It's like you are moving away from something with an energy of gratitude. So you've accepted something really well here and you're sort of moving away in a good way. I do feel you're focusing really strongly here on things to do with your own intuition. So you may be embarking on a little bit of a journey in terms of your spirituality. I see new learning here. I also see it's almost like you're incorporating some of your spiritual work into your muggles work here. Maybe starting to use your intuition a lot more at work, maybe trusting the energies and the messages you're receiving here. You've got the Two of Cups coming. So I feel like the universe is preparing you for something new, but you're very focused on your own journey. There's Two of Cups flew out at me, so I have to say you've got a fire sign coming in here. So very interesting. Leo, Sag, Aries energy coming through. I feel if somebody came in now, you're not ready for new love or you're not prepared for new love at this time. So very focused on your own journey. But I do see somebody new coming in for you, possibly around about October. And I feel like you'll be ready for new love then. But I just don't feel that you have a negative view of the future. I feel like somehow or another things have happened and you've been able to sort of pack them up and move on. And I really like that energy for you. It's like you're using your downtime here to celebrate. So for me, it says whatever lessons you've learned from your last experience are really helping you move towards a new experience. All right. Oh, all righty. Are you fully back, Lauren? Did you have your boosters as well? I don't know. I feel that we don't know how bad this would have been if we hadn't been vaccinated. That's the way I feel about it. I'm almost due to go for the next booster shot, which will be about a year since I had the original shot. So everybody I know that's had COVID has pretty much been vaccinated. So I don't know how we would have gone if we hadn't have been, whether that was a good thing or not. Some people are saying, why be vaccinated when you're going to catch it anyway? Well, I think that those people who had things like smallpox and got vaccinated probably felt the same way. I know people who've had vaccinations who still caught the virus regardless. So I know lots of people. All right, spirit animal. Any message from the universe regarding your mum, career, love life, and anything else that spirit wants you to know? Let's have a look. Oh. Let's have a look. Oh, I love it. Spirit animal, you got the 10 of Pentacles out with the 2 of Cups here. And the Sun card. Okay, very nice. You've got somebody coming in here. So we're focused straight away on love here. The Justice card. Okay. So I have a feeling you've been either waiting for somebody or waiting to hear from somebody here. And I feel like they're about to contact you. This is somebody you see that you have a soul contract with. So it's somebody that you feel very connected to. And I feel like there's going to be contact from them. I'm feeling very much maybe Libra season. So maybe around about October. Maybe even going into November here because I have the number 11. But this is somebody you've been waiting to hear from a while. And whoever this person is, it's making you feel really good that you've got this contact. I feel like somehow or another this person has King of Pentacles, the High Priestess with the Empress. Okay. I feel like here that you're getting contact from somebody from your past here that may have been married but is now separated. This person may have children. But I feel like you may be, with this Justice card, you may be like inadvertently getting a message. I know that sounds really funny. It's like you may be getting contacted for something, but it doesn't feel like this person is contacting you for love. It's like they're contacting you for something else, but then something else is coming from that. And I feel like it has something to do with, I don't know, resources or money. So I don't know if this person is looking for advice or whether they're coming through from a different angle. It doesn't feel to me like they're coming to you for a love reason. But you're going to be really happy to hear from them. And I feel like with the Justice card here, it's sort of time. I feel like maybe this person has sort of got their life in order, may have separated. But the communication that's coming through is beautiful. I have the 2 of Cups with the 10 of Pentacles. So I feel like something is coming of it, but I'm not really sure that this person is contacting you for love, if that makes sense to you. All right, Rosie. Okay. Rosie, what's going on for you here? Oh, a leap of faith, a brand new beginning. Ace of Swords, very nice, with the Devil card and the Emperor. Wow, I put 4 cards out. You have 3 major arcanas and the Ace of Swords. Okay, what am I feeling here for you? I feel like there's a brand new beginning, Rosie. I feel like something is coming in for you that perhaps you may have expected, but I don't feel that. I feel like it's like you're taking your power back. So I get this feeling that some communication here is coming that's going to allow you to take a leap of faith into something new. And even though you have fear about that, it's like for the first time in your life, you can stand there and feel the powerful being that you are. I feel really strongly you may be dealing too with somebody who looks like a Capricorn coming into your life, somebody that you have a great deal of respect for. So there may be an opportunity to strike up a relationship or a friendship with somebody that you've known for a while. I feel like this is definitely Capricorn energy, but it could be Aries with the Emperor here. But there's like a conversation coming up here between you and a person about the future. So I feel like you know this person, but I don't feel that you've had a relationship with this person before. But what I am feeling is something is being communicated to you that's going to help you step back into your power. It's like you're getting a brand new beginning from something here. I just want to put another card on the Devil card. 3 of Pentacles. There is a strong connection between you and this person. I don't feel that it's been romantic, but you may have known this person in the past. They may have a legal background here or even a medical background, but you're getting an opportunity to take back your power. And I feel like somehow or another, you're getting a brand new beginning with somebody that is helping you to really understand your own truth. I do feel like this person's a Capricorn though, even with the 3 of Pentacles on that. But whoever this person is that's coming in, strong connection. You may be connected through law or medical here, or this person could be from those fields. But the 4 card with the Emperor tells me that you are really taking your power back in a new situation. So you're taking some sort of leap of faith at something here. All right, baby girl, let's have a look. You'll have to let me know, Lynette, because I don't know. Oh, my daughter didn't get a positive rat test until she was in day 5, and she took it every day knowing she had COVID, but it didn't come up positive until she was day 5, day 6. So she thought she had what we had, similar thing. Okay. Oh, you haven't had your booster. Okay, that's interesting. I don't know if it would have made much difference. Okay, baby girl. Messages from Spirit today. A lot of thinking around you at the moment. A lot of worry, baby girl. You've got a lot of worry. And I feel like you're getting yourself into a bit of a bind, worrying about things. I mean, it's really hard sometimes to let things go or not to worry. I know it's the easy thing to say, you know, don't worry about it, it'll be fine. But you look like you're really worrying a lot. You're thinking a lot here. And I want to say to you, don't. Things are definitely working out in your favor here. I feel like you've got the Hanged Man here. So it's almost like Spirit has got you in some sort of waiting room at the moment. So it's like things are coming in. Maybe you need to be ready for them. But the fact that you're in that sort of Hanged Man energy says to me that maybe you're worried because things aren't moving forward or things aren't happening. I feel like June's going to be a really big month for you. A lot of changes coming in between now and June that may set you off in a new direction. So just hang tight. Try not to get too stressed out if things aren't moving forward. Just sort of, you know, go with the flow here. You know, Spirit is talking about appreciating your downtime. So, you know, you've got the time at the moment to sort of sit back and relax or whatever else. And that's the time when we tend to get a little bit frantic because things aren't happening. And I want to say to you, don't worry. Things are happening, even if you can't see them. But yeah, if you can try and sort of find some way to get out of your head a little bit, it must be exhausting. Let me just have a quick peek. Yeah, okay. Yeah, there's an offer coming in for you, but it's not quite ready to come in. I feel like although, yeah, again, look, it's divine timing. It's almost like you're waiting for something to come your way that's going to be really good. There's an offer here coming. It could be an offer for work or an opportunity for you, but it's like you're not quite ready yet. But it's definitely coming. But I feel like with that Temperance card, it's sort of just not quite time. So I feel like the changes are coming. Don't worry because they're not happening, because they are, but they're just taking time to get here. All right. Okay. You bought a house recently with your partner, moving in May. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I haven't had my flu needle yet, Caitlin. I've always had flu shots through my doctor. I've never had to pay for them, but over here, everybody, you pay for your doctor here, and all the things like flu shots you have to pay for. So I'm almost tempted to wait until I go back over to Wollongong and nick into the doctors there. Ah, there you go. Lauren said it took 3 days of high temperatures for her to get a positive RAT test. So I don't know that the RAT tests are very good. And then I know that everybody's had COVID, says the first day you think this isn't too bad, but the second day it seems to really hit home. All right, let's have a look for Elaine. Yes, Elaine, it was a really good move. Really good move. You've got the victory card here and you've got the 10 of Pentacles. So definitely because you've got the Empress here. So there's some sort of ending a new beginning with this. It's like you've completed something with the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Swords. So you've completed like a phase in your life. Maybe from doing this, you have more faith in yourself or you're more confident. Like it's changed something around for you here. And because of that, you're releasing your past and you're moving forward. So I really like this energy. So the Empress energy tells me that in starting something new, you're feeling at your best, like you're feeling like you've accomplished something here, which is really beautiful. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, you've made a really good investment, I want to say to you. So whatever you've bought here is a good investment. It isn't sort of a dead end thing. So if you should decide to lose it later and move in a new direction, you will definitely make back at least what you paid, maybe more, because it feels like with that 10 of Pentacles, like you've invested in something that's going to make money for you. But the 6 of Wands tells me, oh, this is just beautiful energy with the Empress, that whatever you've born, whatever you've created here is changing your energy. So when you say feels like a step in the right direction, yes, it's increasing your sense of worth, increasing your confidence, and that is what you want here. So very, very beautiful energy here. 10 of Pentacles as well. So very nice investment. I feel like you're letting go of the past. You're letting go of some sort of insecurities and bringing in a sense of self-esteem or confidence here that's going to really stay with you moving forward. It's like you've accomplished something. You know, when you win a race that you never thought you could win, or or you've achieved something that you never thought you could. That's what it feels like to me. So it's beautiful energy. And yes, I do feel it's definitely serving your personal growth. Yes. All right. Well, it's very quiet today. That's very nice. I'm quite enjoying the quietness of this this room. Read up what everybody's written. Lauren, I don't think you'll go backwards. I still don't think you'll go backwards with this one. I feel that you've learned what you needed to learn from this situation. If you were to return to that situation, I feel that it wouldn't really serve you in a way that's really going to give you the best from it. I really don't. You know, to Caitlin with the flu injection, I was reading the other day that you know, actually I read this a long time ago. There's been tremendous achievements with the whole COVID thing. And I probably should have mentioned it to Lauren, but I'd just gone past the wayside. I remember saying at the beginning of, I don't know, it's the beginning of last year or the end of last year, that I felt like they would have an answer to COVID by the end of the year. So I watched out for that because I was not sure what I'd seen or what I'd heard. And they've got a drug now, a new drug. And if you take it in the early stages of COVID, it helps sort of allay the symptoms a little bit. If you're well enough to go and get it, or you know somebody that can go and get it for you, but your doctor has that medication. I'm not sure who they're releasing the medication to, whether you've got to be, you know, an older person or have other health problems to get your hands on it. But they've actually come across the first oral medication that actually helps sort of make the symptoms a lot less than they would have been. So I don't know, Lauren, whether it's worthwhile you getting in touch with the doctor or getting in touch with the chemist to find out whether that is available. But that is a good step in the right direction. So I'd heard about some of the things that they were learning about COVID, because I think we have 5 strains now in Australia of COVID. What I feel is the morphing of this particular virus is more so than the flus. Absolutely. The flu does morph, but it doesn't seem to morph quite as readily as COVID. So it'll be interesting to see where we go. But they are developing new drugs. So keep your eye out. If you get COVID and you want to contact your doctor or the chemist, there is some sort of medication you can take now which sort of, I don't know, it alleviates the symptoms, makes the symptoms less, but can certainly help you recover quicker. So they are getting there with the medications, which is good. All right, it seems that I broke through a bit in the middle where I missed some messages there. I did too. Yeah, okay, Jeanette, give you insight on your income. Okay, so you want me to do the 2 readings separately here? Oh, let's have a look for you. I think we took out masks way too quickly, considering America, especially New York, had gone back to wearing masks, which I think is really bizarre. We keep now we're saying we're not going to do anything more in Australia. We're opening our doors. Nobody will be tested. There'll be no quarantines anymore. And we're completely opening up, which I'm not really sure is a good thing. All right, Jeanette, insight on your income. Okay. I don't know whether you're worried about your home, Jeanette. I don't know what's going on for you at the moment, but it feels to me like there's worry about finances and the home. And I do feel with this 3 of Swords here that perhaps something that you were focused on never sort of turned out the way you wanted it to. That's what it feels like to me. I do have the Justice card here. So I do feel there's either an offer of more work or an offer of more money coming to you. And I don't feel this is too far away because it's sort of feeling Gemini season here. But it feels to me like you're either worried about your home or worried about your stability. And I feel like here that you're worrying over something that's going to be put right here with the Justice card. Ace of Cups. I feel like here, because I'm going to stay on the income one to start with, because I feel like somehow or another, either you're worried about the home you're living in or you're worried that you've got the finances for your home. Maybe you're thinking of doing something to the home. But it feels like there's some sort of communication coming in about money. And I feel like ultimately you've got the Queen of Pentacles here. So I do feel you're going to be okay. But it does feel to me that there is worry around, if I thought it was a legal issue, I'd say a legal issue. But maybe worrying about whether you can support your house, keep your house safe, keep your stability. Definitely got stability showing up here. But it's almost like you're worried about something that you're going to get some relief on. So either there is a new position coming through or being offered to you here, or there's money coming in that you didn't see coming in. But whatever way it is, it's almost like the universe is saying to you here, everything will be put right here with the Justice card. So your worry is like unnecessary here. It's all being taken care of. But I feel like this is a job. I feel like this is a job offer, money offer, work offer coming through for you here. All right, and the other one, insight into a relationship. You have some sort of closure coming in from somebody in your past here. There's either a return or communication from somebody in your past that maybe you walked away from. Something that created a great deal of distress for you here. But I feel like there's closure coming. There's some sort of explanation coming, some sort of communication coming in here from somebody that I feel that you had a connection with in the past, possibly a Capricorn here. And I feel like whatever this was caused you a great deal of distress. And it's almost like I hate the whole getting closure thing. But there's something here that you feel like you need closure on because it's sort of sitting with you still. It's still sitting in your energy. I definitely feel like it's an earth sign, possibly Capricorn here. But there is somebody here that you've got what I see as a soul contract with, something that needs to come to completion with the World card. So I feel like somebody from your past is contacting you in regards to completing something here. I'll just have a look and see if you've got new love coming in. No, this is definitely time to take time out for yourself. There is a period of feeling that you need a rest or you need a holiday or a break from something here. I feel like your stress levels are a little high. And I would say to you, like there's a lot of conflict here on whether to take time out. Maybe you've been thinking of having time off. But I feel like it's definitely you time. Temperance and the Four of Swords. So I feel like it's time to take time out. I do feel that you're fighting it though. So there may be a lot of stress within you, but it's like you're trying to fight it. and you can't fight it. It just makes it sort of that much more potent. So I feel like it's time to take rest or take time out, Jeanette. All right. Oh, golly. That wouldn't surprise me, Lauren, with the different strains going around at the moment. Hey, Scott, how you going? Okay. Yeah, that tablet is worth checking up on, though, because I think they will make it available to everybody. Beautiful, Elaine. That's nice to hear. No, it's already out, Lauren. It's actually out, but I think they'll only give it to certain people at the moment. Yeah, it's like a cold and flu thing. You like Tamiflu and things like that they brought out before. Okay. Okay. Spirit animal, messages from spirit regarding your career and your mum. Okay. Let's just do your career first, because I've got the Justice card with the Ace of Cups coming through. I feel like there's an offer coming through for you here in regards to your career, or an offer coming through. I feel like with the Justice card here that this is something that is meant to come your way. It's part of your process. I feel like the universe is saying here, because we have the Strength card and the Ten of Wands. So I really do feel here with the Strength card and the Ten of Wands, like just to ride it out. Just know that it's coming, and that there is like an ending to something before a new beginning can take place. But this is you being able to ride the wave with this one. But definitely seeing new job, new career, new opportunity coming through for you as part of your process here with the Justice card. Let's have another look here. There are actually two opportunities coming towards you, spirit animal. There are two opportunities here, but it almost feels to me like you're going to take one opportunity and then the other one, it's like you're walking away from one opportunity to move to the other one. So it may mean you get an opportunity at something and then a new opportunity comes in and it's more in line with what you want and you move in the new direction. But definitely something coming in. I feel like this isn't too far away either, probably in the next 6 to 8 weeks tops. For the big opportunity. So I would just hold fast, just as they said, ride the wave. It just trust that it's coming and it will get here. All right. And from your mum, let's have a look. Do you dream about your mum? Because she's coming through in dreams for you. She's talking about a lot of change in your life coming forward. And some change that you're expecting, but change that you're not really seeing at this point in time. I feel like you have a lot of anxiety around you at the moment, and she's trying to come through in your dreams to help you with that anxiety around what direction you're going in and whether things are going to work out for you. But she's talking about great change and transformation within you. And I feel like this is coming as part of the process. She says somebody is going to see your true light. Somebody is going to see what you're really capable of, and that will be what they want you to come and work for them with. So it's almost like she's saying to you, she's leading you to the right position. And there's almost like this energy of somebody seeing your potential here. But she's saying she always saw your potential. She always knew what you were made of. But you don't always see your own potential. So there's some sort of anniversary coming up here for your mother. I don't know if it's something to do with her birthday or something to do with her life, but there's an anniversary or a celebration coming up around this time for her. She says something about the red shoes. So we're talking something to do with Dorothy, Wizard of Oz. That may ring home for you. I'm not quite sure what she means by that. Maybe you need to get out of Kansas. All right, I'll leave you there. Oops. Queen of Water, how are you going? Okay, let's have a look. Okay. Yes, that makes sense then. Okay, so you're getting some closure, Jeanette, so be ready for that. Okay, Queen of Water, who is your next partner? Oh, straight away we have a King of Pentacles coming through with the marriage cards. So there is definitely a movement forward here after a lot of false starts, I want to say. Okay, there seems to be a cycle you need to close out, Queen of Water, because you do have somebody here, and this person is a long-term partner. It is a person that you're going to settle down with this Four of Wands. I just don't feel, because you got the Nine of Wands coming out with the Ten of Swords, that the timing is quite right yet. It's almost like you need to finish something. Is there something else in your life that you are really unhappy with, that you need to make changes? Because it's like the universe has moved things aside to give you time to deal with those things you need to deal with. It's almost like you're in a transitional phase where you need to close out some things before you move forward. Yeah, the Strength card come out as soon as I said that. So there's a definite feeling that this is a time for you to get your life in order for somebody new to come in. I do feel this person is due to come in, and I do feel that they're probably going to come in. It almost feels like only a couple of months away. Let's just say maybe July, August. And I feel like this person is sort of ready to settle down. They do want to settle down, but it's almost like the universe is saying to you here, especially with the Strength card now, that you need to get something else in your life back into order or into order. It's almost like you're resisting other changes that you need to make. And they're sort of wanting you. Nine of Cups is here. All right. You will get what you want. So just rest assured, but focus on what needs to be changed in your life right now. And just remember that what you want wants you, and it's coming. But in the meantime, you need to be focused on the changes that are needing to be made. Because to me, it looks like you're resisting making some other changes in your life that need to be made. And then your wish will come true. All right, Caitlin. See, Jeanette, I can't afford to take time off, but I can feel you need a rest. So maybe find some way to do it, because it's almost like your stress levels are high and you need to step back a little bit for a while. All right. All right, Caitlin. Okay, Caitlin, there is something here that has been offered to you. It looks like a trip or a holiday that you're contemplating here. But it feels like it's overseas. It doesn't feel like it's here. But I want to say to you, the universe is saying the time is right now. So it may be something that you've put off or you haven't been able to do, but this is definitely across water here. And I feel like you've thought about this before. You've got the Hanged Man here. Maybe you didn't have enough money to do it in the past, but I feel like with the Temperance card, it's time to do this. I almost want to say that feels like a trip home with the World card. But what is home? I know you're from New Zealand, but it may not be home as in New Zealand. either you're going to do this with somebody, or you've got somebody here who's trying to encourage you to do something here. And I feel like it's almost like this intention was put out to the universe a long time ago, and it's only just coming into fruition. So it's almost like you've asked for something and you've wanted to do something, but it keeps calling you, but you haven't yet. Just excuse me a moment. You haven't quite made up your mind whether you can go. I feel like somehow or another it may be lack of finances that's put you off doing something, but it's time to go. And I feel like you have somebody here, and this may well be somebody in spirit here, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Somebody is encouraging you to go. And I feel like it's got something to do with home, but it doesn't feel like home as in the home that you know. It's something to do with perhaps ancestral home. All right, let's look at what else we've got here. Scott. Oh, Scott, love reading. Ah, thanks, Susie. How you going, my darling? It's lovely to see you on board. You're beautiful. No, not sure about the Wizard of Oz reference too, but you know how many times people ring me back and go, I know now what you were talking about. So yeah, so I always leave the messages out there because I feel like sometimes if I don't pass the message on, I've missed something. But people have come back to me so many times and they've said, I know exactly what you meant now, but it hasn't made sense at the time. All right, Scott. Scott, you're still a little bit focused on your past. I thought that you might have been getting on top of this before. I feel like you were trying to, because I see you trying to heal. But you have a lot of past in your cards. Look, you've got the Five of Cups, which is looking back at the past. You've got the Hermit, so you seem to be stuck in the energy of looking back at the past. I have the Six of Cups coming through here as well. So there's a lot of energy of you being stuck in the past here, and it's sort of, in a way, sort of not helping you to move forward. I feel like you've got the energy of somebody new coming forward, but for some unknown reason, you've got yourself stuck in the hermit mode. Something's got to change. Something's got to change here. So you've got this energy of the Death card, so huge change needing, the Hermit and the World card. So there's like a cycle you need to complete, but you're resisting the closing off of that cycle. And it's got something to do with the past here. Let's just pull another card on that. And you've got the Tower. Okay. Remember how I always say you only get poked with a stick so many times and then they'll throw the tower at you. So there is something here that you have blocked your abundance. So it's almost like you've blocked yourself from moving forward. And I feel like you've got love on the other side of something, but it's like you need to let go. It's like you're clinging desperately to what has passed rather than what is new. So it's almost like it's there for you, but you're stopping yourself from moving forward. Maybe you're comfortable with the past. You know, some people tend to get very comfortable with what was rather than what can be. You can hear it in people's voices when they go, oh, it was nothing like the old days. Everything was great in the old days. You need to move on. You need to move on. The universe is saying to you here that they're going to bring in a tower for you. So something is going to be shown to you to show you how you're stuck in the past here. I feel like with the Hermit and Death card, you may have tried to move on, but then you get back into an old pattern again. And somehow or another, you need to understand how to cut ties to the past. because I feel like everything is on the other side for you, especially with the Five of Cups. You're not looking at the 2 cups that haven't been spilt here. You're looking at what went wrong in the past. So try to let go. Try to understand that you need to move forward. You need to move forward. You're holding yourself back from your own abundance. Okay. Okay, what else have we got here? Susie, let's have a look at you. I hope that your channel is going well. I always think I'm going to bring your channel up. I have to remember to talk about it. 12:12 on the clock. Susie has a channel. Pop it up for me, Susie, so I can direct people to your channel. She's got a great sense of humor, this girl. All right, let's have a look. Susie, you have the Judgment card coming through with the Ace of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, and the Eight of Wands. You've got contact coming in from your past here. It's funny because I think I've read like one of these readings before today, and I feel like it's almost the same cards. And deliberation here, whether to take an offer from your past. Now, it doesn't always mean romantic. It could be, for example, that somebody is coming in from your past to offer you a job. You're not really sure whether to take it or not, though, because I have the Four of Cups here. And there is definitely a feeling here that you are contemplating something that you're not sure you want. There's definitely an offer coming in. I'll clarify that a little bit more, because this communication, you're not even sure whether you want to take the communication or not. There's like this sort of toing and froing on the decision here. So there's definitely an offer coming in from the past. It may be to do with work with the Ace of Pentacles here. Maybe it's to do with work or a job. More information. Queen of Pentacles. I think you might be an earth sign. Queen of Pentacles, I think you are. Temperance. There's definitely an offer coming in from your past. I feel like it's got something to do with work, because even in the Temperance card here, I have the Pentacle. It's like somebody's coming in for you to ask you to perhaps do something in the way of work that you were doing before. You may be just being asked to help somebody out, but I do feel it's got something to do with a brand new beginning. All right, I'll leave you with that. Oh. Okay, Elaine. That must be that you don't want to, I can already say to you here, with your dear friend passing away, you must really miss them if you're thinking that they could, like you're trying to dream them back into life. That really makes me feel like you're missing them so much. And I feel like somehow or another, perhaps you've never been able to release their energy. So there is something here. Yeah, the sadness. Look, Five of Pentacles. It's like you feel like your life lacks something by this person going out of your life. Yeah, okay. Now I can see it clearly here. I feel like this person is trying to communicate with you, though, through that energy. But for me, it feels very, very strongly like life has not been the same since this person left your life. Like you've really perhaps tried to deal with the grief of them, but you haven't quite let them go. You're still sort of hanging on to their energy a little bit. I feel, Elaine, no matter what you do, you're going to miss this person. You've obviously had such a strong connection with them that you've never been able to completely release them. And that's okay. That's okay. But I feel like when you're dreaming, it's like you are trying to sort of recreate what you had with this person. And I feel like no matter what, your connection was so strong. You miss communicating with them. You miss having them in your energy. and you're just trying to somehow bring them back into life. I think it's actually really beautiful, though it may be sad for you sometimes. I feel like it's really beautiful that you had such a strong connection with them. But yeah, you could definitely have communication with them through your dreams. So make sure that you're ready. So if you dream of them again, you can have that communication. All right, let's have a look. Okay. Spiritual Freedom Podcast. Susie's channel on YouTube is called Spiritual Freedom Podcast. Susie has a wonderful sense of humor. She is so positive and so full of life. I feel so energized by her whenever I have time with her. So really go and have a look at her channel. You will really enjoy it. All right. Scott, anything about your career? I feel that that's where you need to be focused at the moment because you're getting the Strength card coming through. Two of Swords, there seems to be, yeah, you've definitely got, I like it. In terms of your career, really, really good. There seems to be some sort of opportunity coming up for you in the future. I feel like somehow or another you're really almost attached to the where you are, but I want you to sort of broaden your mindset a bit because I feel like you're coming to a point where you're going to be offered something greater in terms of work. This could mean government work. It could be a big organization. I feel like they're headhunting you with that Nine of Pentacles. So somebody wants you to come on side with them, but you have a little bit of an attachment to where you are. So I know you feel a loyalty to your workplace currently, but don't let it stop you from having the opportunity to move into something greater. Because I feel like here, somebody is headhunting you for a role here. So go after it. Don't feel so attached to where you're working because I don't feel that you have as much opportunity where you are. And I feel like you've got a lot of opportunity in the next place. And I feel that you could do a lot more than what you're currently doing, but you're holding yourself back. Maybe you're just a comfort creature. Maybe you'd like to sort of sit where you are and not really be adventurous or take risks. You need to get out there and take risks. I feel like you limit yourself a little bit too much. And maybe that is the comfort of staying in the past and not wanting to open up to something new. All right, Lynette, let's have a look for you. Yeah, I thought you were a Capricorn. See, that's what I can feel you doing, Scott. That's exactly what I feel you're doing. It's like you get there and you're all good, and then all of a sudden you're swept back into the old cycle. Yeah, try and recognize that and pull yourself out before you get there. So if you feel yourself going back, just find some way to take yourself forward, because I feel like there's new opportunities for you in the future, but don't feel so comfortable being where you are. It's a bit of a trauma response too. It's like staying with the familiar because you don't want to stretch yourself outside of your comfort zone. But that's where life happens, outside of the comfort zone. All right. Lynette, will you be able to financially resign from? I could see you going from your job before. I feel like you need to work on something that you've got your heart in. Definitely here, there is an energy with the Sun and Four of Pentacles of learning to let go. You don't trust yourself because you've got the Seven of Swords here. You're a self-sabotager. But I do feel here that the opportunity is coming for you to let go and see your potential. So it's definitely coming, because when I asked for clarification, I've got the Ace of Swords. When did you ask? In the next month or so. I have to say to you, with the Ace of Swords, it may be a little longer than that. I wouldn't focus too much on the next month or so, because the Ace of Swords for me sometimes can talk about, a little bit further ahead. Sometimes it can be, for me, change of season. So maybe it's going into winter, which would be a couple of months away. But definitely feeling that you're letting go and focusing on the future here with the Sun. And I do feel that if you were able to let go, Eight of Cups, there you go. That just flipped out on me. Walking away from that doesn't emotionally serve you. You'll see the truth. But whatever way I look at it, I feel like it's round about August. All right. So just focus on yourself for the time being. Get into the things that your heart loves. Be creative, because I feel like it will happen. Yes. All right, we better do no more readings soon so I can... Okay, what happens with pheromones? Ah, Vanessa, how are you going? That's a great idea. There you go, taking risks, Scott. You need to do that in life. Jumping out of an airplane is probably a good place to start, though. Okay. You're very welcome, Lynette. All right. What will happen with pheromones? Okay. Okay, so you have a wish coming true here. I don't know whether to call you IY. Okay, IY. You have a wish coming true. Is it that you want to have something with this person, but things have not been going? You're trying to manifest it here. You're trying to manifest either a relationship or something with this person. You're trying to manifest some sort of outcome. Thanks, Caitlin. You're trying to manifest something new. But in order to do that, you've got to release something, all right? You need to move away from something. And sometimes I feel that we can become so fixated on wanting an outcome with someone that we forget to think about other things. So don't be so focused on the outcome with this person. There is a wish coming true with them, so it will happen. But I want to say to you, you need to release your expectations. Let the person go in order for them to come in. But the Nine of Cups is here. This person could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You have the Ten of Pentacles. You're going to take a leap of faith with this person. You have some sort of destiny with them with the Star card here. So let go of what you think should happen and just trust that the universe is bringing this person in for you. You've got a wish coming true. Things are definitely moving in your direction, but you just got to be prepared to let it go and trust that it's going to happen. All right. That's all right. No more readings after Vanessa. Thanks. Vanessa will be the last one. Okay. BB girl, will this infection you had for over a year and a half ever go? Okay. Can I tell you, BB girl, I'm a great believer in metaphysical illness. I don't know what sort of infection it is. I don't know whether I can find it, but sometimes we create certain energies in our own body that we... And, you know, we go to the doctor, the doctor goes, I can't find anything wrong with you, and they just send you away. But sometimes it's something deep within us. So if you could give me what sort of infection it is, I don't want you to put it on there. Maybe email me. I'll read it. I'll read the book and see if I can give you some insight into what it is. You know, is it a skin infection, an internal infection, whatever? Email me. The Aussie Goddess at Gmail, and I will have a look at that for you separately. So instead of doing your reading here, I'll do a private reading on that one for you. All right. Rosie and Vanessa. That's it, though. Will the purchases happen this week? Okay, let's have a look. Pheromone's your niece. You don't know what happened. I'll go back and have a look at the cards for you. Okay. There's an Ace of Swords in your reading, Rosie. So I feel like it's really, really close. All right. Okay, so you have the Three of Wands coming through. So I feel like this is definitely going to happen. Looks like it's definitely going to happen. But for some unknown reason, you've got some sort of fear here with the Devil card that it's not going to come to fruition. Just don't worry. It's coming because you've got the Ace of Swords coming through. I'd say 4 days. I would say to you 4 days. So yes, where are we now? So we're on Wednesday. I would say that they may close it out on the weekend here. You may hear early next week. But I'm feeling really, really strongly with this Four of Pentacles and this Devil card that you need to let go and trust that it's going to happen. You're still doubting yourself. So whatever it is, it's coming. It's coming. All right, now I wanted to just put that out to remind myself. And thanks, Caitlin. I can't miss all those. They're fabulous. All right. Yes, I think it's 4 days, but I'm taking a stab at a time limit, and I'm hoping that's exactly right because that sort of falls on Monday. So maybe I should say within the week. That would be a better thing to say. All right, Vanessa, let's have a look for you. Okay, good, Scott. Move on. I feel like you've got more opportunities if you move on. Vanessa, you're still carrying some pain around with you from your past here. Something to do with the Libra, Gemini, Aquarius here. You need to let go of the past. You're still healing here with the Temperance card. But the Magician tells me there is something new happening here in the future. You also have the Star card, which confirms that with the Fool card. You're getting to take a leap of faith with somebody, quite possibly around about October. So I feel like you are getting somebody new coming in around about October, but you're still hanging on to somebody from your past here. I want to say to you, this is about releasing the energy from there. Releasing the energy. You're still holding on to the hurt and pain of something that happened in the past. And you need to let that go. I feel like here, it's like you need to bring in balance. You're manifesting, but you're not balancing out exactly what you want. So maybe be really clear about what you're asking the universe for. Because I feel like here that you're still maybe repeating a pattern. But somebody new is definitely coming in, somebody that's going to make you very happy, a leap of faith into the future, I feel like in around about October. There's somebody here that's right for you, but you've got to get rid of some sort of energy. Maybe you're still working on your own value or understanding what you truly are worth, but somebody definitely coming in for you. The past person looks like they could have been an air sign. The person that you are meeting up with here definitely feels like an earth sign, I would say. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. All right, I am about to go, but before I do, okay. What happened with Farah Mose? Farah Mose. Farah Mose. Farah Mose. I felt like I tell you what it looks like to me here. I don't know why you've had no communication here. Because this person to me looks like they either tried to communicate something with you or has some sort of communication has taken place here. But it looks like to me somehow or another that you either haven't heard from this person or haven't spoken to this person in a while. I need to go. I would say to you, Farah Mose, IY, drop me an email and I'll have a look into it further for you and see if I can work out what's going on. So send me an email. All right, everyone, I'm going. Thank you very much for joining me here. I hope Hope you feel better, Lauren, if you're still on board. And I am on my way. Thanks, Caitlin, for all your help. And let me know what you know about your reading. All right. Take care, everyone.